See, apparently we're live on
Either it's the
Facebook.
lighting in your room or you need to go get some sun, man.
Who, me?
Looking pretty pale.
Yeah, it's because I got this window right behind my computer or my monitor. I was talking to somebody on another Zoom call earlier, and I'm like, I gotta get some blackout curtains.
Yeah, natural lights are terrible. This is my current. I have
Oh, damn.
professional lights behind like a
You are
diffuser.
ready to go.
You go.
That's like most
Really went next level.
Mhm.
I like when you have that black background around you, Andy. Kind of like you're in outer space. Yeah.
Then it's also a video about Hokkaido.
That's cool. Let's see.
So I can be
Here's a space one.
sitting on a bus or on a train.
Look.
They only have like 5 options.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can download and add
Yeah.
more.
I don't know how to do any of this. Cool.
Sitting on a bus. Sitting on a train.
Go to the
This
arrow
is
next to video and
a
then
very nice living room.
virtual background.
I think that's entertaining enough. You could fill a whole hour with just Andy riding the train there.
Yeah, man.
San Fran, that's the closest I can get to Japan.
And we've also got the tango video.
Oh,
I
okay.
preloaded some things.
We gotta get Kenny on here.
The tango video.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, there's Joe.
We're gonna have to get Kenny on. I agree.
Lock Joe.
You could be a special guest. Bottle service with Kenny. Virtual bottle service.
Actually, that would be great.
Be girls like sparklers.
So, are we? We're gonna basically ambush anyone that's new, right? Because we got 5 against.
Got one right here.
Hey.
Rachel is connecting.
Hello, Rachel.
Rachel!
It's been a little while since I've seen you. Sorry, I muted you.
Come on, since we've seen anybody.
Right.
Truth.
Yes, the last time was we were sharing sushi. Where was that? That weirdly named place. The Swan, Leda and the Swan. That's the one.
Oh, yeah. I saw you there, too.
Very interesting choice of name given the mythology and what went on, but hey.
They were kind of all over the place, that one. But it was a neat venue.
Cool spot, yeah.
So yeah, everybody, this is Rachel. She's a media person, influencer on Instagram, but also just an overall awesome human being. So yeah, say hello.
Hi guys.
All right, Joe.
Hey,
Get the
Rachel.
British look going.
Are you all 2 thumbs, was it? Or something? Yeah.
Me.
Follow you. Do you
You're
miss
based
those
in
free
Philly?
beer events? Like I
What?
do? I said, do you miss those free grand opening events like I do?
I
Like-
tried to make some, but it's like so hard at times.
Yeah. Well, it's impossible now.
Yeah, it's gorgeous out, guys. Open a window if you can.
I know, Andrew always decides to have meetings like on beautiful days in the middle of the afternoon.
Who's Andrew?
I don't know. Some dude.
So,
Is there whiskey in that cup?
No, it's amaretto.
Oh, right on.
Nice.
Yeah. It's been a long work day. No, there's a bug in it because I'm outside.
Get some protein.
Might be reduced after there's that meat shortage you're talking about.
Yeah, I was just reading about that actually. That's pretty crazy.
Well, that's okay. We're ordering people to make more meat.
Yeah.
you guys want to? Maybe we should just try for start it now with Amy, kind of kicking it off, and we can all pop our tops off and get this thing started. I think Janet said she'll come in at some point too, so we may get some more visitors, which would be great. Yeah, Amy, do you want to start?
Yeah, sure. Does everyone have, or does anyone have a beer they want to open?
Oh, you can't see mine.
Invisible.
That's funny.
What are you doing? Yuzu? Oh, lemon. Word.
Magic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Thanks everyone for hanging out. Got some plum over there. Okay, and let's do a little cheers to Hokkaido at home.
Cheers.
The first official Hokkaido happy hour. Let's go.
I'll get some eventually. I'm
Thank-
sure.
Bye. Come by.
I'm gonna get a good
I'll get some to Rachel for next week.
You'll drop a little care package.
Pretty tasty.
Oh man,
Which
the
one
plum.
are
I
you
haven't
guys
had it
having?
yet.
I'm doing cherry berry.
Watermelon lager.
Yuzu.
lemon lager.
Ooh, I like those two.
Oh,
We got a nice variety here.
that came out of nowhere, Greg. That's cool.
I still have a stash from sales months ago.
Yeah, I have a couple in my fridge actually at home.
I raided the office.
My stash
You
is
didn't tell me.
taking
I need to
photos.
keep
Oh, I
track.
have my numbers for you. Yeah.
Are you guys still producing, or what's going on with this madness?
There's a shipment waiting to leave Japan. Hopefully, pretty soon. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I guess we're at the mercy of
Customs.
all the all the regulations right now.
But we have enough stock for at least a few more months. So we're going to be throwing more promos. Our brewmaster, he feels badly about what's going on, and really he really wants to. He knows the beer is just going to be kind of it's going to take a while to get here. So when it does, we're going to be doing more promos and marketing giveaways and just trying to get the customers and our fans more engaged. So that's where our team is coming up with more ideas, getting Hokkaido at home up and running. We get more kind of putting a face to our marketing team. Yeah, because there's really not enough opportunities, and it's like the more the merrier, really, to be able to broadcast our message out there. So we had come up with the idea of Hokkaido at home because it's being done. One of our liaisons in Japan says it's really growing in Japan, like these online drinking parties and online chats, and I still haven't sent you the app, Andy, but you should check it out. It's pretty cool. You have like the ability to tip your host.
I saw some bars and restaurants are starting to do that, where they're having the virtual happy hours and they're having their bartenders actually lead them so that they can actually get tips, do the bartender thing. Good bartender's all about talking and conversation. So, yeah.
Yeah, we don't realize how much just having a good conversation matters with the bar experience. So, there's people that are maybe even liking the online experience more because
I don't have to have pants on.
Ooh, don't stand up.
I'm kidding. I have pants on.
Actually, in the second thought.
Well, she's outdoors, so I hope she has pants on.
Right.
So Andy, I didn't get an alert on Facebook that Hokkaido went live.
Oh.
Got to figure that one out.
Yeah, I'll figure that out. That's the other reason we want to start doing these is for the practice. So something we also want to really hopefully do is maybe a virtual beer festival. We're going to be missing out on beer festivals for quite some time, so I think we really need to get a bunch of brewmasters together, kind of share stories, share things about their beer that you might not normally learn.
Right. Also, like, should there be a link, or no? You're just saying, hey, you want to join? Message us. Gotcha.
I guess I should. I figured it would just post it right to the page. Yeah, it's my first time doing the Zoom to Facebook combo.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't even know how to do that.
I'll figure it out while you guys chit chat.
There we go.
Oh yeah, it's published, but not. Yeah.
I see it too. I mean, it says that we're live.
Yeah, the link was like to the Google Calendar to set it as an event, but it wasn't like the actual Zoom link, I don't think. Well, actually, it has it there. You just gotta copy paste it.
Right on. There's 6 of us.
How would you do a virtual beer fest? I'm just trying to think.
Yeah, I guess the people would need to buy beers in advance, right? How would that work?
Well, it wouldn't necessarily just be about Sam, you could just have whatever beers you want, but
Well,
it would
people could
it'd be
talk
a
about
little
it.
different because you'd actually get like stories from the brewmasters more so than just like some rep, pushing the beer, giving you.
But you could also have
story
like a
everything
critic, a beer critic on the Zoom call, and all the companies that are in the beer festival would send a beer to them.
Smart guy. I like that.
And then they can critique it online, you know what I mean? Or on the call.
That was my other idea, is to maybe
You're
line up
basically
like a half dozen beer reviewers and have them all like, send them all the beer and kind of do a team review, like hangout review.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. That's a good idea.
That and kind of just opening up our processes to the public. Let them see what we're doing, see how we're dealing with this. I think it's good to see. Oh, Amy, I see you got the little sign there. You found that in the office.
Yeah.
I was going to tell Andrew about that.
Just kind of hanging out back there, but
I took one of
to
them.
get it like
as you can see.
situated in the frame, but it wasn't working.
What's it made out of?
The sign?
Yeah.
It's like cardboard, kind of.
Yeah. Those like underneath a pie, you can put like a cardboard pie thing.
Yeah.
They're actually the pie plates.
Nice.
And then I just glued paper.
Yeah. Looks
It
good.
worked out a lot better than the ones I tried making out of foam. That was a disaster. I'm never trying that again.
Would you like just put those in the ice buckets and a tasting?
Well, we had at the Great Beer Expo, we actually had a big setup, and we had the big backdrop. I had a whole like scene set up with like it kind of looked like you were on a bridge over the Hokkaido, the Otara River there.
Oh yeah.
And, so we had little signs and everything. People got really into it. They really liked having signs.
Yeah.
We ended up selling 6 of the signs for $5 a piece. That was my money. And then about 5 of them were stolen. So, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
How did you made the bingo cards too, right?
Yes.
How did that turn out? I thought that was such a good idea.
Bingo was fun. We did send out some prizes, which was really cool. The it's a learning process. I think the idea was ahead of the actual what's the word I'm looking for? The actually doing it. So
Execution.
the idea was really good, but then I didn't really prep the reps very well for how to like present it to people. It was I was just kind of doing stuff in that last week, and I need to get the team involved right from day one, and that's kind of where it fell apart. But the people that did take part really got into it. They had a lot of fun with it.
We could do a bingo here.
Yeah, we could do some kind of like Hokkaido drinking game, like bingo type of thing.
That seems the most natural.
I know Twist.
That itself.
Like a trivia game? We talked about that, like a Quizzo game, but like Hokkaido related maybe, or beer related.
Yeah.
I think you should totally do the Hollywood Squares format. You just get 3 more people. You got a circle mix, circle mix.
And then one random fan uses all the Hokkaido people to try to get the Hollywood squares. Is that how that works? I don't know. Forget that game.
Yeah, the signs though, that's pretty sweet. If you can get them like pro-made or whatever, you can sell them as merch, kind of like a foam finger at like a sporting event. You know what I mean? And then
I remember Taylor running around at a beer festival because one of the brewers were giving out like the foam fingers, but it was a mini foam finger that just fit on your finger, and it was like a foam hand on your. I don't know, for some reason it got everyone. Everyone was.
I've got a really good idea. If you want to hear it.
We want to hear it.
All
We definitely wanna hear it.
So you get those printed on the Japanese style fans, and then people can use them as fans.
Oh yeah.
If they compile them.
Ooh. Oh, that's cool.
I've had trouble finding a high enough quality though. Most of them are like the paper on.
They're all paper.
Yeah, balsa.
That's how they're made. So, but it sticks with the Japanese thing.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I like that.
And at a hot beer festival, when we're allowed to go mingle with real people, it will be kind of a thing. Where'd you get that fan? And everybody will be running to the tent to buy those things.
Yep. Oh, that and the stuffed animal cats. People kind of
Ooh, I
freak out. We
wonder
need
this.
we need to like fix our mascot. Like have a set stuffed mascot.
I want the cat that
Or
does
you can
the.
set bottles up and have people throw baseballs at them, and then give them
Here we
to
go.
prizes.
Hmm.
$10 a throw.
The dunk tank would be awesome.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things at the Ren Fair, there's a stand that you can actually pay $1 and you just break stuff. Like they have like plates and glasses and things. You just throw them against walls. It's wonderful.
Nice.
Very cathartic.
I feel like that's not very on brand for us. Just like smash a Hokkaido bottle.
That would be a good way to relieve some stress, though.
Yeah.
Sure.
I see all the guys are wearing hats. Something you want to share?
Lack of haircuts and flock of seagulls.
Not bad, actually, guys. Come on.
Definitely full
I
flock
actually
of
trimmed
seagulls
myself
right now.
up a couple days ago.
Ooh, yeah. I made the big mistake of cutting mine short like you guys, so I'm about 2 weeks out.
You did it yourself?
No. Look a lot worse if I
You
did
live
it.
with a hairdresser, or did you hit the
No.
black market?
No, I'm screwed. You just gotta let it go.
I've been
How
seeing
long was it
guys
before?
that for people with gray hair,
Oh,
they can naturally
Yeah.
I don't know, they put this chemical in their hair and it naturally changes the gray hairs to normal colored hair. And I'm like, yeah, take my money, please. I'm getting so gray on the sides, it's a little ridiculous.
no,
Salt and
gray's
pepper look,
fine,
right?
though.
Yeah,
all good.
salt and peppery. Somebody said the other day, oh, you're gray in all the right places. I'm like, I don't even know where the wrong places are. I'm starting to get like a couple grays in the eyebrows. I'm like, holy cow.
Oh, wow.
You can only pluck so many of those, you know what I mean? So,
That should be the final frontier of grayness.
oh,
The
man.
final frontier's down there.
I haven't found it down there yet, so I guess I'm not that old. I was on a Zoom call yesterday for somebody's birthday, and all the men who were over 40 started talking about their lawns and like planting grass seed and dandelions, and the ladies were like, "All right, y'all can have your own little Zoom call to talk about yard work because we're here to have fun." That's
Gardening
not
group.
fun.
Woo!
And then they started talking about makeup and girl stuff.
No, they always talk about vaginas, man. I don't know what the deal is.
Hey.
No, for real, they do. I'm not kidding you. I'm like, I got to get out of this. You know, you walk in at an actual party, and my wife and all her friends are talking about vaginas. I'm like, what is going on?
I mean, it sounds like a learning experience.
Yeah, sure. But you don't want to be the only guy talking about vaginas with women. Kind of weird.
I guess you have no personal experience to go off of, right?
Well,
How was this a
not
public?
married. He has some experience.
Yeah, I got kids, man. I've been there once or twice.
Was it a public one? I mean, what was the theme of the chat?
It was just a birthday party.
Hmm.
You know, like one of our friends turned 40, and you know, we just all wished her a happy birthday. Talked about her day where she forced her kids to cook cupcakes with her and forced them to make mommy birthday cards. I was like, you forced them? Sounds like Dad should have been doing that 2 days ago. But
When is Mother's Day?
I digress.
May
And it's
something?
coming up. Thanks
I
for
think
staying.
it's the 20th.
20th? I'm way off.
Yeah, I just Googled it the other day.
It was May.
I got time. Oh shit! It got cold.
Yep.
Where are all the sales reps?
You got
Yeah.
Billing? No, I don't know.
Me and Greg do sales, but I don't know where anyone else is at.
They're fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't want to have more. We didn't want to have more Ren reps than fans. You know, that would kind of kill the ratio.
We have one fan. Yeah, Rachel!
Yeah.
Hold
Right.
it down.
Fans.
Hey, today's practice. It's okay.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Where-
No,
where
it'd
did
be good just to have more people on the call. That's all.
We're looking forward. I actually reached out to a few people. The 3 o'clock was a little tough with work, things like that. People have kids. But next weekend we're gonna do Saturday 7 o'clock, and I already have a few people lined up. We got a private chef as well, hopefully showing us a little something that he's making. We'll see. He is renovating his kitchen, so maybe not, but he will come in and tell us about his food.
What about a bartender mixing the beers with making cocktails?
Yeah, I think Elizabeth can make it next week as well, so she'll be able to do something there. Show us what she's making.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Have you guys reached out to the USBG Philadelphia chapter?
What is that?
USBG, the United States Bartending Guild. It's pretty much like all bartenders and all that. And they usually work with the pure spirits, but they're kind of branching out into seltzers as well. And beer cocktails are not beyond the realm of possibility.
I'm not gonna lie though, man. This watermelon lager, my God, it's so good.
I'm gonna like guzzle a few gallons of that.
It's so good, man.
Pop a little Tito's in that, you got a Cosmo right there.
It's true.
No, seriously, like summer's coming up and like the PLCV being such a pain in the ass right now, like you can't even get anything. Like I've started to tweak my bar towards summer. I was like, well shit, what did I get for summer? And I was like, I got Sprite, I got Coke, gin, tonics, mojitos, I got some mint growing wild here somewhere.
I mean, these beers, they would go really well as a shandy replacement.
Yeah. Start kind of angling that because it gets warmer and nicer.
Yeah. We had someone do a yuzu spicy margarita, which was pretty interesting. And what else did we have? We've had like a riff on like the Singapore sling with our cherry berry. And I think we've done a mojito. I forget which flavor
That's
that was.
That's the yuzu right now, actually. That's the card.
Okay, so yeah, we also have a yuzu mojito.
Yeah.
Rachel, are you in the bar business?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm in a totally different business. I'm in biotech, pharma, so a different vice. Not the one you can enjoy outside of work legally.
How did you hear about Hokkaido? Thank you for.
One of the many events, actually. So you guys are pretty prominent, and I think one of the main ones was opening tap.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a great one. It was in a different location than it normally was the past year I saw you guys. But you guys' beers definitely stood out as so refreshing when it was like a cluster.
Where was opening tap this year? Is that with Philly Beer Week?
Yeah, Philly Beer Week is currently. I mean, they can't do anything this year. It's pretty much a wash. But it was a lot of fun last year. That was a great opening tap.
It was somewhere else. I forgot which venue it was. Something weird. 1700.
It was near South Bowl, right?
1700. Yeah, it was like a number. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a weird warehouse.
It was down by the strip clubs and the Walmart. Yeah. Oh, Brian's got a box. Box of mystery. What do we got in the box? What's in the box?
That's where all our shirts
Oh, okay.
Cherry berry.
Oh my God.
Well, that's why I couldn't find any cherry berries in the office.
This is one of the sakis.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
Aging.
Another cherry berry. Oh yeah, come on.
He took all the cherry berries.
I actually really like this peach. The white ale.
Ooh.
That's the
peach is great.
That's the best-selling one in the DC area.
Also won first place at the
AC Beer Fest. My one thing. I always pull that out.
There's pear.
I trained her well, Andrew.
Oh, wait, when?
Thank you, Greg.
Purple.
You're like,
Plum.
Rachel, are you based in Philly?
Yeah.
Nice.
Downtown.
Cool. Looks like you got a nice little outdoor area there.
And
Yeah, it's like a cluster of townhouses that kind of do a little thingy.
Got like the 10 by 10 yard. I know that. I had that in Fairmount.
Thing in the middle. We kind of like did a phalanx. So.
yeah, that was the only watermelon I had.
Oh no.
Damn.
And I've got
There's always a taro.
Yeah, I gotta put them in the fridge.
I like how G-Mac just has cat butt right in his face.
Is it a black cat?
It's a whatever you call this kind of cat.
It's a tabby.
No.
Tabby.
Tabby?
It's a tabby.
Tabby.
Cat butt.
That's a cat butt.
Cat booty.
Harry.
Honey. What's his name?
This is Nibbler. She's a girl.
Oh no.
So, Andrew, when are you gonna buy a black cat?
I don't know. I like black cats. That would be on brand.
Have a cat, Andrew? Be like, it's just branding, sweetie. It's branding.
Maybe that'll be the final piece of the branding puzzle.
Yeah, man.
She's refusing to come out of her house.
He has a black cat.
Hey,
He doesn't want to come out.
he's so snuggled up. He's here.
No.
It's like, no.
He's
No.
got a little cube.
No. It's
Kitty
like,
cube.
back in there.
Andy, how long have you had that cat?
She's old. She's like 11. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So it was meant to be that you would come to work with this company.
Now she's out.
Yeah.
So we
He
can
is
have
very upset with me right
a
now.
whole show based on bring your cat.
BYOC.
I will not be
You
attending.
don't even need to bring it if it lives at your house and that's where you're forced to be.
Yeah.
Oh, Janeth.
Just there.
I didn't see Janeth join us.
Oh,
Hey!
Janet.
Hey.
What's up?
Hello.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry, Janeth. I will unmute you. Did I? No, wait. There we go. You're connecting. It's still doing like a loading thing for her mic. Oh,
Andrew,
Connected.
you good on your beer?
He's muted.
I am good. Yes.
Okay, let me know. I got you.
Oh,
hi, Janeth.
yeah. The funny thing is, we're not that far away.
Yeah.
We
I could like do 2 cartwheels and get to you.
Are you in the office too, Amy?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, you don't recognize this painting, Greg?
Oh,
Beautiful art from the conference room?
the conference room. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Forgot about it.
I'm literally Janice, if you guys don't know me.
Oh.
Hi.
I'm totally new to a Zoom call, so I'm very quiet.
You did that bacon and beer fest a few months back, right?
Yes, I did.
I remember you.
He also worked the beer
So,
expo.
yes, which I have my cup here,
Oh, nice.
Hey.
but it doesn't have beer in it.
Janet, Andrew said you're doing some kind of like cooking and beer thing.
Right. So I'm starting up like this little cooking, kind of like show that I've been wanting to do, something against the lines of like munchies, like very vulgar drinking. But since I do like drinking a lot of beers and discovering a lot of beers, I just like, why don't I just use our own company to pair meals with the beer? I think Andy was doing this. I don't know if Andy was doing this. Were you doing this? Were you like pairing beers like
Sorry, I was
with
distracted.
food?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
one of
so-
the guys in my town, Paired Pints, does those. Like he cooks these like elaborate feasts, and then like he'll just get beer sent to him, and he just makes the perfect meal for everything.
So kind of like in that sense. So basically at the beginning, I'm just like, hi, I'm brought to you today by, this is what we're having. We're going to pair it with this. It goes well with this. And just to continue on with that, it's fairly new. So, but I'm very passionate about it right now.
Awesome.
So I'm taking it very serious now that we actually do have the time. And I just moved. So got a good kitchen.
Nice.
So
Where are you like doing this on? Like your Instagram or?
my Instagram, actually. My food Instagram has been open since 2015, and then I just like slept on it. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this. You know, all those fears and questions that you get. Like, are people gonna like me? What's gonna bring me like make me like different from the other cooking shows? And I just decided to stick with where my heart is: beer and food, man. I think it's gonna really work out.
Oh, yeah.
So what were you drinking?
Two of my
The
passions.
Rebel
as well,
IPA.
for sure.
Yeah, I am drinking a Rebel IPA.
Nice.
Yay.
All right, I finished my
my-
Hokkaido. I have a Victory Cloudwalker. So
Yeah, I
also
finished
a
my
very good
Hokkaido
beer.
too. Yeah, I do.
Me and you at the AC Beer Fest hit that victory stand up like 10
Wait,
times.
you have
Anyway.
Oh
Wait.
my god, I went to that victory stand. Yeah, that was.
I didn't.
drank all the beer.
Wait, did you guys bring me, Andrew? Did you bring me a victory?
Which Andrew?
Oh, woo. I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't bring you a victory. I didn't know you wanted a victory.
I don't know, but like me and my husband just got into this victory only because after 3, we're like, shit, we're drunk.
Yeah, Victory makes really good beer. They're Philly local.
The Golden Monkey, right?
Yes, the Golden Monkey.
Nope.
And it has a pretty dope logo too.
It is an insanely smooth drinking Belgian. Yeah, that knocks you down.
It does knock you down. Usually it takes a good.
The other one like that is Devil's Reach from Cape May Brewing Company. If you ever have a chance,
Cape May, okay.
Even better than Golden Monkey. I mean, Golden Monkey doesn't even stand near it.
The IBV.
Devil's Reach.
And Devil's Reach is like 9.8. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my.
I gotta try that.
It goes down like juice, but it's a 9.8.
No.
Sloshed.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Get destroyed.
If GoPuff has that, I'm buying it today.
Have you ever had the Golden Monkey like back to back like that? Because it's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
I buy it and I stay in my kitchen.
And then you sleep on the floor.
I actually have bar chairs, like stools. So I take one bar chair and I just bring it to the kitchen and I watch the food from the stove when I am having the Golden Monkey. And I'm like, it's hot in here. What's going on? But it's so good.
No, never. My kitties want to eat my bonsai tree, and it's very sad because I.
Oh yeah, how's
want
that
it to get
been?
eaten. It's so cute, but it's in danger at all times.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I haven't had the victory in a while. I remember they had like the Storm King chocolate and the triple monkey something together. Those were really good.
I don't know. I've never had really a chocolate.
And I love a good beer.
I just tried online delivery of beer this past weekend, and it was.
How was that?
It's cool.
Did he use that app you
use
texted
for
me about, the Grizzly or whatever? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that only Philly based?
I got to see their selection. I've been using
National.
GoPuff.
It's national, actually. I think they're definitely in a number of states. It's called Drizzly, and then they just partner with like these distributors or retail shops. And
Put a link in the chat.
what's that?
Put a link in the chat.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, and then we're hoping to, if we can get those 4-packs and 6-packs done, we can have GoPuff home delivery for the East Coast.
Yes, absolutely. 4 packs.
I think you can get through Drizzly just right away because
singles?
Yeah.
Nice.
You just need to. I think I had more beverage delivered to me, so it was like they just work with any retailer that's already delivering, and they just they just pretty much just farm it out. So
I noticed sometimes they say like it's same day delivery. Did you get yours the same day? Because when I try for my area, it takes like 2 to 3 days, and that's kind of like a bummer.
yeah, it took me I ordered it a Friday night and then Saturday afternoon they delivered. So
Yeah, perfect timing.
How much of a markup do they have compared to when you can get it elsewhere?
I had to pay a delivery fee of like $3, but that was fine. I ordered like 2 cases, so it was like a $50 order.
What did you order? I
I ordered Trogs and I ordered a Ballast Point just to see what they had, you know.
Right.
What'd you get from Trogs?
The IPA.
No, okay.
The IPA. The
Perpetual.
Perpetual, yeah.
Yeah.
Greg and I took a trip out there when we were on a sales run, so it was kind of.
That was fun.
Yeah. It was a good time, for sure.
Really nice. Great.
What do we have to do a Hokkaido IPA since we obviously like IPAs? How could that happen?
Collaboration, maybe?
That'll be a great
If he
idea.
doesn't want to do it. You know, what I'm hoping is to my dream is a yuzu IPA. We ship ingredients from Japan to a brewery in the U.S. that kind of needs it.
Yeah.
It's like with Takashi's input, perhaps, you know.
Wait till weed is legal.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine an IPA with THC in it?
All the major companies are.
Dreamed of it my whole life.
They're all building out their infrastructure for this, just waiting for the moment that they can sell this on the open market. Like
half hops.
I mean, Go Puff, the name of that company, has to be.
Dude, they're set up for delivering
Right.
weed at home. That is it. That is the only purpose. That is their end goal. I'm sorry.
Wait, where's the contact number?
It started from hookah. It was delivery hookah,
Nice.
but now I guess not.
It was
so much.
delivery hookah?
Yeah, it used to
Now
be.
it's like snacks.
Yeah, I don't even know if they
Weed
have
munchies.
hookah anymore.
Oh, God.
But now they're doing beer too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get a 20% discount.
That is
My
amazing.
roommate started working there, actually.
I didn't know that they started with hookah. That makes more
Oh,
sense.
lucky.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey Andy, I got a question. If you're we're live on Facebook, can you tell how many people are watching? Or
I know that Sarah's watching right now, and for some reason I closed
What's
that
Sarah?
window. Let me open that back up. I should be watching the comments there.
Sarah likes creeping on the calls without showing her
I
face.
don't have.
Oh, that's funny. Brian, I didn't recognize you. Then I saw the wall. That's my house. That's from Irene. Sorry. How do you, Irene? Irene.
It's actually ear, like your ear.
Okay.
Every gringo calls her Irina.
Oh, got it.
I was going Ukrainian with it. Irene.
Oh yeah, it's Irina,
Gotcha.
which is actually a very unusual Latin name for her. I mean, for her country, it's not normal.
Yeah. Cool.
Who's actually drinking right now?
Everybody.
Besides-
All of us.
So let's do a cheers. Cheers, guys.
I already finished mine real
Well,
quick.
I'm double fisting, so pretend.
Cheers, come
Yes,
back.
Mm.
Cheers to quarantine with Hokkaido.
I've already got my next beer lined up.
Wait. Yeah, I
Source
almost
Farmhouse.
brought my other one.
Blueberry milkshake IPA. This thing's sold out within
What?
minutes, apparently.
Wait, is that the one you had?
Whoa, Andy, you're always on top
Yeah,
of
you
it.
bought me something
Right?
for it.
See why we need an IPA?
I actually ended up having to do a beer trade with someone in Jersey, and I sent him a bunch of. I went to Tired Hands and sent him a bunch of Tired Hands so I could get breweries that were doing limited release right now in Jersey because can't go to Jersey.
You like can though. I feel like my dad goes every day for work, and he was telling me he hasn't been stopped once.
No,
Where-
okay, cool.
But where?
I think Delaware.
For what?
Delaware is being a lot more strict.
Yeah,
I was told by someone that they were like they're stopping people at the Jersey border. I guess not.
that's what I heard, but
No.
I haven't actually. I don't think that's true anymore.
Maybe that's what they've been saying
Absolute-
just to stop people.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, I feel
I
like
mean-
it's just like a word of mouth, like not actually really happening.
Yeah, I'm
I
actually.
heard that about Delaware, which seems
That I
random.
heard about Delaware.
I'm in
Almost have
Jersey
property
now.
in Wildwood. I have an excuse.
So you just moved from New York to Jersey?
Yeah, so I've been in Jersey like just a month before the pandemic, so like
Okay.
February 28th.
You got out of there just in
And moved
time.
here, and it's like I'm like at the cusp of the East Orange neighborhood, and it's not that much of a hardcore lockdown at all. You
Yeah, it
know,
doesn't feel that crazy here, but especially when it's nice out. There's so many people.
yeah, like today, it's like I went out and thankfully like the liquor store was like kind of empty, but the supermarket's always the one that's packed.
Yeah.
But they also know beer there, so I don't know. I don't need to get there.
And then like most people are wearing masks, and then there's like that one guy in flip flop shorts and a t-shirt that's just like sneezing and coughing, rubbing his sleeves, and you know.
I
Like,
don't know. I
Like,
haven't
really,
seen that
dude?
much over here, thankfully. Everyone's been like, you know, some lady told me, she's like, move, you have to move. I was like, excuse me? She's like, yeah, this whole thing that's going on. I'm like, I'm so sorry to offend you. But this is, you need to
By
speak to
existing.
a human.
Have you been on the New York subway since this whole?
Nope.
No. Okay. Because when you read the stories about what's going on, you read those stories.
Well, that homeless people are basically living on it 24/7 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They
actually the
already
real
do that?
reason that they're closing it from 1 to 5 a.m. It's not just for
Yeah.
camping.
But what really baffles me is that they stopped, like, they like put out less trains, but now that just makes more people get on one train that they're waiting for so long, which means that
Yeah.
there's no social distancing. So I don't know.
You can't win.
Yeah, New York's just kind of screwed. All right, close the walls, lock them in.
Yeah, exactly. So weird. So weird.
I do like.
You should just have the homeless people piss in like designated distances among the
There
cars
you
so
go, there
that
you go.
like it spreads out where people don't be.
I cannot. I'm pretty sure if no one got like the coronavirus in Penn Station, you know Penn Station, guys. It's pretty fucking creepy there. Something's up. I think we're fine.
Yeah.
somebody that.
I still can't believe they thought it was a good idea to have a Penn Station, New Jersey, and a Penn Station, New York. Like,
Oh my
that
God!
makes
I thought I was.
no sense.
I'm going to blow your mind. There's a Penn Station in Baltimore.
Oh,
What?
God,
Yeah.
no. Why?
No.
Is there one in Philly?
These are the most uncreative people
Not yet.
ever.
Okay, Monopoly.
Andy,
Hi.
there's somebody that's trying to come in.
Yeah, I got her in. I just
Okay.
texted him.
Hi.
She's there. Sans Levides. Hi, Amaris.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi, I'm Amaris. I'm on my cell phone.
Amaris,
so
I'm sorry.
I can't see everyone at once.
Right. Likewise. No worries.
Nice to
I
meet you.
recommend Andy's view because he's the cutest.
Rachel's here too. I saw that. I saw her pop in for a sec.
I'm here.
Yeah, I have to like actually like keep swiping.
I got the gallery view.
If you click at the top right, there should be a gallery view. I wasn't sure if that switched for everybody or just me. I guess just me. I like the gallery view better though.
I'm gonna open up. Hold on. Hold on for a second.
Because that top bar is annoying to have to move between.
Neighbor's kids thing back there is very distracting.
It's a little different on the phone.
There you go.
Oh, it doesn't actually say gallery view. It's just like a little dots, like 9 dots.
Yeah.
Hamburger.
Maris doesn't have video.
Oh, am I not like? Do I not have my face on this?
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to see your face.
I don't know why I can't. Hold on. I've never not start video. There we go. There we go.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey. Hi, she's got a bear.
Ooh, with the Hokkaido. Okay.
out.
Cheers.
I see you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, I had to go to this house because I'm like, this is where I have some of my Hokkaido beer. So I like ran this way.
Nice. Dedication. I love it.
Not at your other house.
So you have 2 house options.
One for
Okay,
Hokkaido, one for
let me
everything else.
Subtle,
Let me
subtle
explain
flex. Humble brag.
I'm like a nomad, and I house hop. I don't even know how to explain it. I've been staying at a house where I do the marketing photos for a coffee company, and so I've been just kind of chilling there because they have a spare house. So
That must be nice.
right?
Party at her place.
Yeah, Andrew, you gotta get that.
So I had to run back over here because I was like, this is where I reside and all my things are.
Nice.
Nice.
Anyway, how is
Yeah.
everyone?
Doing well.
Cheers.
I mean,
Trying to stay
considering.
sane.
Yeah,
We're about halfway through.
I've been better actually, to be honest with you.
I think
Yeah.
we're past the midpoint for the lockdown.
Right.
Yeah. We're
Fake.
gonna release it, then it's gonna happen again, then it's gonna. This is. we're
Honestly,
in a
my
rush.
birthday is the 23rd, and when is it released? The 15th, right? May. Is it May 15th?
That's when schools are.
That's
I'm
case
just
scenario.
always thinking about Party City. I'm just gonna fucking decorate my house. I'm not even gonna give myself a chance in thinking that it's gonna be open on the 23rd.
The sad thing is that even if they open, it's all like measured steps. So they're not just gonna be like
Right.
everyone can go to bars on Saturday night. Like no, like that's
Right.
they're gonna
Right.
let painters start painting houses, and like people can go fishing again. Like that's
They're gonna
Right.
let the PTA give out tickets again. Probably.
yeah, we're not. Yeah,
I
They're
don't
opening
understand
state
why
parks
people
in
bars.
Jersey tomorrow.
Fishing's kind of like a solitary thing. Weird.
I mean, yeah, and I'm also kind of like, intimidated by just being like, okay, everything has been lifted, and then just going out is kind of like stepping on eggshells. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
they think the economy's going to come back because you let everyone out, but I'm not going out to any restaurants anytime soon.
Right, exactly. I
Well,
mean, think
my wife's like, what?
When's
Maybe for the anniversary.
your
I'm
anniversary?
okay, completely
Is it
okay
coming up?
with just like ordering food and picking it up, like the takeout version of
Don't ask him, you
everything.
might forget.
Oh my
Love
god.
is-
Jana's
Honestly-
thing froze at the perfect time. Her face is hilarious right now. It's just me.
Got to go to a high dollar place, Andy.
It was a really, really random pause for her video.
Like she's saying, "Oh my god!"
Because my son's
Yeah.
father is a hypochondriac that does not want to order food at all from outdoors. However, I do have Yelp, and our emails are connected for some odd reason. And I ordered pizza the other day. I was just like, "Fuck this! I need a slice of pizza, like something." Ordered the pizza. He texts me, "Are you fucking serious? Are you ordering food from outside?" And that made me paranoid. I was like, "Fuck!
Yeah.
Am I eating corona?"
Yeah. I'm
just living by the,
ordering
like,
food.
I mean, look, hand sanitizer, alcohol content inside body.
Just inject it. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Apply salt into your veins.
Can't
Oh,
even.
man. I'm just
It's
gonna
not good
take that, guys.
political.
At least I'm not
That's
telling you guys to
political.
ingest Clorox.
I feel like that's what Trump should have said. He should have been like, everyone just be drunk all the time. Don't drink myself.
Exactly. I don't know where the Clorox came from, but
We
yeah.
found the cure. It's a Hokkaido beer. What-
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we just gotta convince Trump to tweet that.
Yeah.
Honestly, what it has to be like, what's really good, like a ginger lime, because that's what, every time I go to the freaking supermarket, ginger's like out of stock.
And yuzu, vitamin C.
Yeah.
You know?
Hokkaido
Yeah.
for the corona.
Why was it? Did he say something about ginger? Because I feel like all the people who like are dedicated Trumpers, like
Trumpets.
Yeah, I don't see them being
I have to
ginger
use
people.
that. Okay.
And like I don't know everybody's political views, but I mean I feel like as soon as he says something, they go and try it.
I feel like there's
Yeah.
not as much crossover of the homeopathic community as there is with Trump supporters, but you never know. So,
Yeah, literally.
Oh my god.
they tend to be more out there, further left than most of us would be.
Absolutely.
I have a question. Are people drinking more during since this lockdown or less?
Yeah.
More, definitely more.
The same.
I have a beer by 1 o'clock pretty much every other day, if not more.
The same. There's always a 6-pack being downed in this
Yeah.
apartment.
So what's interesting is some breweries are like, it depends on how your brewery was made. A lot of these breweries that they have the brew pub, the restaurant is a main part of their operations. They're not worried about distributing widely, so they're making all their money on in-place, like in-person visits. They're dying, right? Like they're hurting hard. But the breweries that are like just pumping out distribution, I was talking to Abel. They do what's his name? What's the name of that place again?
But is it Two Robbers?
He was like, yeah, their sales are up 100% for the first month of the quarantine because they have good distribution. They're in grocery stores. Like, makes sense. So the breweries that were positioned properly, for this crisis, definitely did well.
He said, he texted me the other day and said they cut his salary 30%.
Oh, so I guess that's changed. As people are on unemployment for longer, they're going to be buying less beer, less, fun things.
Really?
Is what it is. I mean, some people aren't even getting unemployment yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm one of them.
That's me.
The Pennsylvania system is 17 shades of effed right now. They for weeks were telling people you aren't going to have to sign up with another system. Just apply for things as you get them. But now they're saying there's a whole new website for the pandemic unemployment insurance. But if you go on there and you apply, they tell you to sign up for your weekly benefits each week, but you click that link and it's not even done yet, and they say it might be a few weeks.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
I
Meanwhile,
don't
people are
understand how that's
starving
supposed to
during this
work.
few weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's just basically.
I can imagine there's a lot of people going through that. I mean, there's a lot of news stories like about PA. People are confused.
That's horrible.
I mean,
it's
you know,
insane.
I'm
Like,
very lucky. My wife's working still, so you know.
Oh, okay.
She's
Good
actually right
shout
behind
to
me,
her.
still
Shout
actually
out to
working right
wifey,
now.
essential
That's her
worker.
office.
Shout
You
out.
can see her
Wife,
hiding
sweetie.
behind that door.
Shout out. Sorry, Evangeline never
You're
told
the
me.
real MVP.
I'm like the hype
You're the
one.
real MVP.
No, she is the MVP. She works hard.
Andy, tell her I say hi. I love your wife.
Aw, she says that. She's like full robed out. She's not dressed for people right now.
Oh, it's
Oh.
fine.
What? She's always dressed for people.
Right. Come on.
Come on.
No, her job is an interesting one. I mean, they basically make her. She has to be on a video chat at 8 a.m. every single day and
What?
like track her minutes.
Track her minutes.
Right? And I was just like, why does she have to track her minutes?
Yeah. Her boss also has like a 7-year-old kid, and like you'll just see her like, "Get out of here!" I'm like, "You have children at home. Like, who else is there to take care of them?" Like, some flexibility is nice from companies. There needs to be some, balance.
Don't judge us.
Speaking of which, where's Matthew? Just getting into the chemical cabinet or something?
Yeah, pretty much. No, he has been lovely today.
Don't jinx
He's
it.
with his grandparents. We have a duplex, so
Ah,
I'm not
nice.
breaking social distancing.
Ah, that's so
Pretty good
convenient.
for
Nice.
reporting me, Karens.
Okay.
So yeah, they're out. Well, it's been a storm, I guess.
Yeah, it's very gloomy and overcast.
It's very weird
Oh, I
over
see Rachel
here.
came inside. Right,
It was
I missed
nice
that.
an hour ago.
Like, it's nice here where I am, but it also, when I went outside, it was just like kind of semi-drizzling the whole time. It was like 100% sunshine. So I don't know.
It's supposed to be nice tomorrow, I think, and Sunday, hopefully.
I mean, thankfully they opened up the parks in Jersey tomorrow.
Nice.
So even like, I'm a creep. I like to watch people walk their dogs out my window. Yeah. And I like, making weird
I'm a people
noises.
watcher. I like inventing stories.
I'm not
for
a
them.
people watcher.
They just walk their dogs.
Oh no, I like inventing full backstories. Like,
Oh,
trying to
no, I
imagine,
do
like,
that
where they're
too.
coming
I named them. There's this old lady, her name is Mama, and she
That's
always
further.
walks her little white, like, Maltese. I'm like, oh, there goes Mama walking the Maltese.
from.
Like,
I wanna
learning
sit
from
on
my
a stoop
Puerto
with
Rican
you.
grandmother.
I want to borrow people's dogs because I'm like I have such a crazy schedule like when I am working
Oh,
that
yeah.
that I'm like I can't have a pet anymore, and I'm like, can I just borrow people's dogs? Like,
Mhm.
Just for like the loving, like 1 hour, like right before bed, like calm you down,
exactly.
and then go away. I don't want to let you out.
Creepy at all.
That's actually,
Yeah.
you can do that, but I don't know if it's in Philly or not. It was like
I'm a
Bark and
100% dog
Borrow.
person, but I haven't gotten a dog yet because we don't have fences, and I'm not walking that guy.
So honestly, guys, I think I'm gonna get a dog for my birthday because
Do it.
what the fuck better to do? I'm pretty sure this lockdown's gonna be a little bit longer, and if it's not, I don't know when I'm getting back to work. So I
You'll
have
actually have time to
a
train.
dog,
That's
It's
gonna be
great.
good. Yeah.
I just had a business
I
idea.
train the dog.
Uh-oh.
and I live across the street from the park, and then I can make him Insta famous. Have to work my way through things.
All right, I have a business idea. A
What's the
rental
business
service.
idea?
All right, so a rental service for cute little puppies that guys can rent, and then you walk them around downtown, and then you meet girls.
You
and
just
coming
watched
up-
Tiger King, didn't you?
That's
Basically
a good
the Tiger
one.
King of puppies right
guys.
here.
Right. But then, like 2 weeks into dating her, then you have to return the dog, and then she realizes it was a lie, and then I guess it wouldn't work out. But
And then it's
She's like,
all
where's your
lies.
cute
it's all
dog?
about it's all about breaking the ice, though. She'll
It's all
forgive
about
you.
that Tinder pic. It's all about that Tinder pic.
Tender pick.
The service
I'm
should just be a
pretty- I'm pretty
photographer
sure
who
that
has
animal
puppies who
advocates
can
would
take
have
Tinder
issues
pics.
against that.
Seriously. I mean, you could just say you're a
Oh my
dog.
God.
That gets you in.
This is
Yeah.
really, really good.
Blueberry.
Really? That sounds
Blueberry
good.
milkshake IPA. Source Farmhouse is
Let me
like
see the
known.
let me see the can again, Andy.
Oh my God. It's so
Show me
good.
your.
Source. It looks very organic over here.
They're very famous in Jersey. That is wow.
I know Wissahickon.
Blueberry yum yum.
What happened?
Blueberry yum.
I like Wissahickon. I don't like Wissahickon because they bring out the same 2 beers to every beer festival for the last 6 years. And they have so many good beers that they could highlight. And they're just, it's always the Blood Orange and the ESB that won an award. And that's like all they trot out. I know beer.
And that is sad to hear because they do have a lot of awesome craft brews that they make.
That and I want to see Conshohocken out at beer festivals, Conshohocken Brewing Company.
I mean, it's like us when we go out to do the art festivals. Like people always asking us for our award winning, but we still have a broad selection for other people like to have. You're not gonna only bring out one.
I mean, that's what I tried doing too. We can't just keep bringing out lemon every single time because, like,
No,
there's people like me who go to beer fest. Like, you know, I want to serve me.
Yeah.
Well, I get to try something different each time, you know, and you might find that one beer that you're just like, like,
Yeah.
you know, there's the clouds part, you know, angels sing.
This the same flow Andy's on when we go out to these work festivals. I'm like, bring me what you have. What is that? I want that. I'm not too much into stouts, but I'll still have them to try them, you know?
Yeah.
I always ask the brewers if they have any private stock. Like, did they bring a couple cans of something?
How have I never thought to do that? That's so smart.
Greg has seen me in action at beer festivals, man. I have I walk up to whatever I want to walk up to. I start pouring myself beer. I go up on stage.
Dude, at the zoo one, remember there were huge lines at that one, and
I just
like,
walked in.
I know these people, and we're just skipping the lines.
I just flash a media pass and go like, "Hey, I gotta try all the beer, right? Like, I don't have time for this lines." Like a savage.
That is a
media passes get you pretty far.
yeah.
They also get super friendly with you. The moment, like, they act all like you walk up to the side of them, they just look at you like you're an asshole, and then they see the media pass.
That
Hi,
is so.
would you like to write something?
How can I cater to you?
We're friends now. Let's have
That
time.
is so true. That is no lie. I've dealt with this.
Right.
Anytime, like, you'll be like, go ahead, step away. Like, you know, go out, venture out. I'll go. And they're like,
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm right over there.
Insta. No.
Do you need anything? I gotcha. They're like, oh, you're here.
Oh yeah,
okay.
and when you're a rep, you can definitely just like, yeah, I'm a rep. Give me a 6-gallon pour of this beer.
Yeah, but like prior to that whole I'm a rep, you get those fucking asshole faces. Like, get the fuck out of my face. It's like
You know, like a bathtub up to the tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
wheelbarrows.
Yeah. Don't serve me up to there. Don't serve me up to that line, please.
See, that's why you always have a camera, because you go, look, I need the beer behind the logo. It's for the camera, it's for the photo. Yeah. That's my excuse all the time.
Andy, the last beer fest that I was at where you were at, I forget which brewery did this, but like I walked up and I was like, oh, can I sample it? And they're like, yeah, sure. They saw my camera, my like media pass, and then they whipped out like a pint glass.
No!
They do that. Because they want their logo, their glassware. It's smart. I mean, it's good marketing. It's marketing.
It was, but I did not intend to drink so much at that the one that was at the Navy Yard.
Oh, that was the one where I got absolutely demolished on a spicy IPA that was like 10.5%. They just kept pouring it for me.
You remember the name?
No, not at all.
10.5%, and you had to hold it down.
And then Andrew invited me out to Chinatown to visit with his high school friends.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
That was like college level drinking. I can't.
I feel like Chinatown nights are like low key the best nights. Like,
it's true though. But then Kenny shows up and he starts pouring Jameson down your throat. That's his drink of choice, Jameson, I think.
It's like Jameson and like iced tea or something. He has some random combo or like green tea.
Oh no, Joe was Jameson. What is?
Everyone loves Jameson. I'm not into it. I don't know.
Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker is
Johnny
Kenny Poon.
Walker
Kenny
and
Poon
green-
is Johnny
wait.
Walker. Kenny Poon literally poured Johnny Walker down my throat.
Ugh. Gregory just said that you don't like Jameson.
Yeah, I'm not a big Jameson guy. I'm more of a.
She's
I
judging.
mean, I like
me
whiskey, but I'm more of like a bourbon or like.
That's what I'm having
Irish.
today.
Yay! What's your favorite bourbon?
Bullet's really good.
Bullet is really good.
What else?
But you're
I mean, Jack
pricey.
Daniels is classic, I
Yeah,
guess.
thank you. Let's
Yeah.
go down. Let's go to Jim Beam.
Jim
What's
Beam,
that
bang
one?
for your buck. Possibly the best there is. I buy it all the time.
I'm the extra in the group, I guess. I'm like, I want Woodford.
Woodford? Okay, I've had that.
Ooh, okay. My wallet has to get
Well,
there.
I'll be the bougie one and say I also buy scotch sometimes.
No,
All right,
I
but
blend the vet
get some
15
Woodford
year
when you have two houses.
Yeah.
I think we're
Really
well
have that now.
old here. I'm just
That's
looking at what I picked up.
Sorry, guys.
Does anybody like wild turkey?
I was gonna say I don't really drink whiskey, but when I do,
Oh. Mhm.
Ooh.
I think that's enough for you to crush,
Oh,
right?
I love
Oh,
them.
you
I love them.
this stuff is gold. Gold.
Drink it now.
That's so good. I agree. That is like bomb.
I've never had that.
Go to State Store, I'll do that. It's like
I'm
just
sad that the
It's
Japanese
a must.
whiskeys got really popular and more expensive. Like,
Yeah, I
all
Really?
from the Yoichi
Everywhere
region
now.
where we get our apple.
How much is it?
30?
I remember a few years
Yeah,
ago
it's
you
not
could get like
crazy expensive.
Yamazaki
It's good,
for
though.
a reasonable price, and now it's like $100 or something.
Now they have the Centauri Toki also has like
have
the
that
limited
reaction.
runs and like special bottles. I was trying to get one for my friend for his birthday. It was like $99. Like they're super exclusive, aged, 20 years kind of deal. Like
Rachel and I have the same expression. We're like, huh?
Mm.
100?
Well, okay, so here's the thing. Like, they used to be their own company, and then they just, like, I want to say 4 years ago, maybe less than that, like, got bought out by, like, either Jack Daniels or something like that. Like, Americanized. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't understand why the price is still so high.
because it's good. I mean, I think that's
mean,
really
it
it.
is
It's like they
good.
found them. We're like, why is this not global? Like, are you kidding me?
Oh, wow.
It's some of the best whiskey in the world coming out of that region in Japan.
Shit, now I have to
it's
try
the
it.
produce in Japan, man. It's just the land.
And so where are you talking about?
Yeah, it's all from Yoichi.
I cannot drink whiskey straight. That is like the first time I ever sipped on any whiskey and was like, didn't like gag or anything. I was like, oh, this is good.
Oh. Oh, wow. Then that
Yeah.
means it's really good.
Really good.
I want to try it now, but $100 in quarantine? I don't know about
No.
that.
This one, the Centauri Toki.
Let me see.
The Toki, it's called. This
Gotcha.
one, $35. Yeah,
I think I saw
for
one.
like
that
a whole bottle. That's a good price. I mean,
yeah, I saw
That is
that.
actually a great price.
That's
I'm not going to lie. I wrote it down.
because
sorry,
one of
Rachel, I
the
missed
I
it.
ordered through.
Oh, the online ordering from PLC.
Yeah, I ordered 6 bottles, and my shipping vendor is 5 bottles. I was like, wait, where's the 6th bottle? I think they didn't have it, but it was clearly online, and I was able to put it in my basket and check out. But they just reduced the amount that was not available, and they just took it out. Like, at least call me to like substitute something in, because it's straight
Right.
The same group where I met Eddie Sunday, Greg, the wine professionals, like they're all freaking out and pissed off because so many of them are like wine resellers that like they literally just keep like stocks, and like not having this, like their business is dead, even though they're an essential business technically. Like they can't get any stock. I mean, because of the Pennsylvania's laws, like
Yeah.
can't import from out of state. They can't, the online ordering is effed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Damn shame.
You can only get 6 bottles, whether it's like a wine, a shitty wine, or really something really.
Or a teeny tiny bottle. No.
Yeah. I think I prefer a meat
Probably.
shortage.
It's like-
to a beer shortage.
Yeah.
guys, I think we're done.
Yeah, no, it's I think it's a good time to finish up. We don't want to, make you guys make excuses to leave.
Right, but where's
But,
Andrew?
Hey, Amy, you close out. You're the host.
Andrew.
I'm sorry.
Where did he go? He just.
Andrew, this is
He
Andrew
dipped
in
on
meetings
us.
on a daily. There he is.
Oh my God! Really?
This is a meeting with Andrew.
Andrew,
Oh God! Yeah, I'm
I
getting
can
to
reduce
learn
my light a little
myself.
bit. Yeah, it's too bright.
All right, guys. So are we
thanks
gonna do a
everyone
last
for-
cheers?
But
Like,
Amy,
let's do a
Amy,
last
close
cheers.
us
Don't
out.
be whack like that.
Close us off.
Cheers, guys. That's how we're gonna end it.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
happy hour.
sure.
Everybody.
Janet knows how it goes.
Cheers,
Cheers. Kampai.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Kampai.
I think this was a good first meeting.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep
Oh,
going.
yeah. So next Saturday, not this Saturday, but on the 9th, we're gonna do one more. We might go a little bit longer, but we're gonna have a private chef from Jersey coming on. I'm hoping he can make us something. If not, maybe just some cool stories. But we also have a few other influencers coming on. Of course, hopefully Rachel and Amaris will join us as well. And then we have a few other people lined up too. So
You know what?
Conversations with new people.
Line me up there for chefing and pairing when I get my Hokkaido.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you definitely want to
Right?
meet this guy. He's really, really cool. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, nice talking to you guys. Thank you for having us.
Everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Two faces.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.